I saw Trump as a serious threat from day one. Everybody else was laughing at him. And I was begging people, listen to me. This guy's serious as a heart attack. And people didn't listen. Listen, I thought he was a serious threat then. I think he's a threat now. Today.
Did you now? Did you really? I mean, as far as I can tell, you guys didn't see this coming until he actually won the election. But maybe I'm just biased. I don't know. In case you guys didn't know, this is Van White Lash Jones, the guy that threw a big fit after the election saying that this was a white lash against a black president. Not that it was a rise of working class middle American voters that wanted their needs to be heard. And yeah, I suppose you could see him as a threat now today if, you really want to see it that way. But let's continue, shall we?
But by now, I think you know something about me. I'm an emotional guy. I am. I've cried more on CNN than anybody else time 50. Y'all know that I'm emotional.
Yeah, we know all right. We were there.
And it was an emotional moment. And I'm proud of myself that I can still get teary-eyed even during a Trump speech.
Well, it was a good speech. You can't hate everyone all the time.
I'm proud of myself that I'm still human. And I'm glad that I'm honest enough to tell you what I really think, what I really feel, even if I know my best friend's gonna disown me and lose their mind, which they did.
In your circles, it's bound to happen if you give a fair shake to President Trump. Look what happened to Piers Morgan. You have to hate Trump all the time, don't you remember? He's the bad guy.
And if that ever changes, if I ever stop telling you my real truth in real time, no matter how messy it is, no matter how crazy it sounds, I don't deserve to be on TV anymore.
Took the words right out of my mouth, brother. Sorry, that was low. You can remain on TV. You have my blessing.
That's what I'm here to do, is to give you my truth. Now, that said, I do understand why so many people were shocked and disappointed.
Yeah, but do you understand why so many other people were happy?
Because for millions of people, and people I love, and I work with, and I know and I care about, Trump is the scariest villain of all time. You got people living in fear.
And for so many other millions of people, ones that I know and I love and I work with and I care about, he's their president that they voted for. What's your point?
And they don't want to hear Luke Skywalker talking about, oh, well, Darth Vader does have some nice things to say. They're not trying to hear that.
Well, yeah, because Darth Vader didn't have any nice things to say. But this isn't Star Wars. This is the real world we're living in right now. And it seems like a lot of people aren't living in this same world. They're living in Star Wars world, where there are clear heroes and villains. And to them, Trump might actually be Darth Vader, which is kind of scary and sad and telling of people's mental states.
And I hear you. But please hear me. Please hear me.
I'm listening.
I'm here trying to fight on two fronts and not just one, because I think we face two dangers and not just one.
Well, doublethink has double in the name, but does that mean that it counts as two dangers?
Yes, there is a danger of normalizing Trump politically, just kind of resigning ourselves to all these attacks on people and facts. That's bad. We can't let that happen.
I don't think that's really a danger. I think it already happened. I mean, some might say that Trump's way of attacking people and facts is a direct counter to the mainstream media's way of attacking people and facts. But yeah, I don't think we need to worry about normalizing it, because I'm pretty sure that it's already normal. I think what we need to do is figure out how to denormalize that.
But there is a second danger that nobody's talking about. Please listen to me. You didn't listen to me when I warned you about the first danger. Listen to me on this one.
If we didn't listen to you about the first danger, what makes you think we're going to listen to you about the second one? Yeah, just saying.
There's a danger that we all start to become Trump, that we normalize Trump emotionally.
What the heck does that even mean, dude? Normalize Trump emotionally. I didn't know that Trump was an emotion. Unless you mean that we're going to become a nation of egotistical one-uppers, but I think that's already happened too.
There's a danger that we all become fear-based and fear-driven, and we give in 100% to this whole us against them hysteria.
The hysteria that you created, dude. You and your people at CNN and at all the mainstream media stations. Everything Trump does is sexist, racist, bigoted, homophobic. Taking him out of context constantly and refusing to give him the benefit of doubt on anything. And then the people that got sick of being lied to by you raised Trump to the presidency. And you've got nothing but yourselves to blame for that. And then you're going to come on here and tell us that we're supposed to go back to unicorns and rainbows. Ugh, Pete's sake.
That we close up our hearts. We just refuse to ever again take the risk that maybe there's still some good in some of the people we disagree with.
Maybe, not maybe, probably. Probably there is plenty of good in most of the people that you disagree with. I mean, there's, some fringe idiots out there that are just awful, but, heck, even they probably have a decent amount of good in them. You're just going to have to deal with the fact that we've created a whole new generation of people that split personalities into good and evil and just refuse to see anything other than that. And I don't know if we can even get past that anymore because it's come too far.
If that happens, a form of Trumpism has been normalized in our hearts. In our hearts. And as a father and a human being, that worries me too. That worries me too.
Alright, that's the end of the clip. Now, I don't really disagree with you or the sentiment you put forward, Mr. Jones. I just find it really amusing that you're telling people that you scared with your rhetoric not to be scared. I agree fully that we should strive to be carbon-based life forms rather than fear-based, but the first step is admitting that you kind of had something to do with the situation we're in. And then, Van, if you can do that, I'll be happy to help you create that fear-free world that you want, and we can dance and sing songs together. Immoderate out. Mr. Jones and me tell each other fairy tales, and we stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you, I know, she's looking at me, smiling in the bright lights. Coming